It's going to be a damn dogfight. Just know that. We just got to contain them. The run game, we need to keep Cook under 100. Why they run game is #1 in the league is because of Josh Allen. It's the extra that he put on the field, the extra yards that he had. That's why they're #1 in the league. And that's what you got to do to beat the Bills. Contain him because his runs come at important times. Red zone, third downs, fourth downs. That's when his runs come into play. So important situations of the game, it ain't going to be Cook running the ball. It's going to be him running the ball. That's how we got to stop him.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome into the No Lie Zone. Playoff time has officially arrived. We got a game week here on the No Lie Zone in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. RK here alongside Super Bowl 50 champion, the voice of the Denver Broncos playoff hype video. Aqib Talib, what's going on?
RK, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying?
Ready, man. I'm ready. Hey, you crushed it.
Hey, they know it. They know it's genuine, and they know I'm riding with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why they had me do that hype video, because they know it's real, man. I know it when I see it. I got the RK. I was looking at my playoff record a while ago, so I don't remember exactly what it is. I played in like 13, 14 playoff games, RK. You feel me? My number is up there. Look, two AFC chip, 3 AFC chips, 1 NFC chip. 2 Super Bowls, like, hey, I got that eye, man. I know what it looked like when I see him. I know what it looked like, RK. I'm telling you.
I love it, man, and that's a perfect way for us to begin this as the Broncos get ready for their first playoff matchup against the Buffalo Bills. Aqib, what was your reaction when it became clear last night that the Chargers were not going to give any sort of run at the Patriots, and it became clear that the Broncos were going to play the Bills?
And you go watch us 2 shows ago. I told you what it's going to be. I already told you what it's going to be. I wouldn't expect nothing less. I told you we was going to be a home underdog. Didn't I tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, look, we wouldn't set the table no other way, RK. This is the only way to do it. Who put us out in the playoffs last year?
Bills.
That's who we want to see first. Let's start this motherfucker off with them first. This the big dog, this Superman, the big bad wolf, that's who coming. That's what you do. When you go to a new school, RK, right? Go to a new school, you've been there for a while. Man, you don't want to start with the little small fish, man. You want to get to the bully, sock him out, and then everybody else in the school be like, damn, I ain't fucking with Leave. He done socked him out. Like, they immediately put you right there. You know what I'm saying? On the basketball court, he the coldest one on the team. Do him real quick. They immediately, oh, he nice. And on the football field, you get on the field, smack the best player on the team or route the best player on the team up, they immediately put you right there. So we don't need to mess with the small fish. We want to go with who the favorites. Let's look at them first, get this shit popping.
I love it. I was changing schools from 3rd. So I finished 3rd grade. I was going into 4th grade. And I remember my stepdad being like, all right, pull up on the first day, ask someone who's the biggest bully in school. And if once you find out, walk up to him, punch him right in his nose.
Hey, knock him out.
I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Bad wolf around here, man.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
I did go ask. I was like, who's the biggest bully? And the kid that I was talking about was like, I don't really think there is one. So I didn't. I don't know if I would have followed through with it.
I was going to ask you how that went, though. That was my next question.
No, I did not throw hands on the first day of school, although it would have been a good story if I did. Yeah, so you get this opportunity to kind of avenge last year's loss.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's just such a different matchup. When you look at kind of how this shakes out in terms of just a matchup team to team, and we'll start kind of on the Broncos defense facing the Bills offense. What do you think it is, first of all, different from last season, but then also just how do you think they match up?
I honestly think we just a better defense from last year. We was good last year, but I feel like the confidence is really there. When you come do it that next year, the confidence is really there this year. Then you add a couple pieces, you know what I'm saying, a couple goons like Hufanga, some key pieces, you know what I'm saying? You add a couple guys like that, and it really just stamp it. So I don't think it's too much different. Just another year of experience, another year of camaraderie on defense, man. That should have take you a long way.
Yeah, I look at the Broncos' run defense. I mean, as soon as we're done here, actually, I'm gonna go start. I want to rewatch last year's game, but
Yeah,
from what I remember, they really, really struggled to stop the run in that game, and it just made it kind of impossible to get off the field.
right.
Um, they've been much better in this season. I mean, really, the only one that got them was Jonathan Taylor, and that's what all the way back in week 2 or 3.
Early,
Yep, and
early.
since then they've done a fantastic job of containing the run. So I think you start there and just say, like, I don't think Buffalo is going to be able to waltz down the field on the ground like they did last year.
I mean, they're the top rushing team in the league, so they're gonna get some playoff time. They playing good up front. They're gonna get some good runs. They're gonna make some plays. It's gonna be a damn dogfight. Just know that. We just gotta contain them. I feel like we're gonna get to this, but the run game, we need to keep him under 100. Keep Cook under 100. But why they run game is number one in the league is because of Josh Allen. It's the extra that he put on the field, the extra yards that he had. That's why they're number one in the league. And that's what you got to do to beat the Bills. Contain him, because his runs come at important times, red zone, third downs, fourth downs. That's when his runs come into play. So important situations of the game, it ain't gonna be Cook running the ball. It's gonna be him running the ball. That's how we got to stop him.
Yeah, and we've talked about it with Bo a little bit, but when they run like zone read and stuff, all it takes is one time for Josh to keep it and get a few yards for that backside defender to have to wait on it every time, which also makes it tough.
Exactly. And then once they do that, he have them in between, and that cutback lane become open and all that. So we just got to be good, man. We got to bring our A game. It's definitely gonna take our A game, man. The edges, man. I said it before when Buffalo was playing the Eagles. That's why I thought the Eagles was going to beat Buffalo, because they got fast edges and athletic guys inside, man. If you want to beat the Bills, you got to contain them with a disciplined D-line, and your D-line better be able to move. I think we fit that description, you know what I'm saying? We can handle, we athletic inside, so when he step up, we can get to him. We strong, we can get him down, and we blazing on the edges, man. So the playoffs is about matchups. It's about game location, i.e. us having to fly from the West Coast to the East Coast for a game last year. It's about game location, and it's about matchups, man. And I think we match up well with these guys.
Yeah, I was talking with Benny today on our show, and he brought up the fact that Buffalo really likes to utilize the middle of the field,
Mm-hmm.
and so one of the Broncos' great strengths is obviously outside with Pat
Yep.
and Riley. This is not like when you're going up against the Cowboys and it's like, all right, we're gonna have Pat on, CD and Riley on. Wow, I'm blanking on his name. Um,
Keep
George
Coleman.
Pickens. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh, Pickens. You talking about the Cowboys? Yeah.
yeah, it's not like that. So with this one, they really want to use their tight ends. They want to use the middle of the field. How would you counter that, like defensively, to try and make it more difficult for them when you can't really rely on Pat? Like, I think they're just gonna look away from him all game.
Yeah. See, but I take advantage of that, man. I play like a cover four type defense where we pack the shit out the middle. The underneath guys, you gonna be on number twos and number threes, and our safeties gonna be on number twos and number threes. Everybody packing that middle. Y'all want to throw it in the middle? Let's pack the middle. And if you want to throw the ball, throw it outside where these boys is one-on-one at. You know what I'm saying? They don't got Pat or Riley ain't got no help short. They ain't got no help deep. They got help in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pack the shit out that middle. If you think about cover four, usually underneath in cover four, like your nickel, he'll have wall coverage, wall two on number two. Your dime will have wall two on number two. Your Mike will be on number three. The safeties, they had two vertical and both two vertical. You know what I'm saying? So the inside is almost doubled.
Yeah.
Somebody got him short, somebody got him deep. He almost doubled. You know what I'm saying? I play like that, man. I live in that world. You got to be able to stop the run with them two high safeties in that world. But that tight end side safeties, he in cover four, he can get down in that box fast, man. So you could play the run like that. So I live in that world, man. I have my corners outside. You don't want to throw it outside? I lead them boys one-on-one and make you throw that Pat all day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you don't want to throw it outside, then shit, you ain't going at your one-on-ones. You're going to throw it into these double coverages and where it's crammed at. So it's ways to cram that middle for sure.
Do you think that's something that Vance will do, or do you think they'll stick kind of like, hey, we do what we do, you do what you do, let's see what wins?
Oh, for sure. He definitely going to do what got him here. He definitely going to do what got us to this point. He's going to do that. But me knowing Vance, he's going to have a wrinkle or two. He's going to have a new wrinkle or two that the Bills haven't seen yet. It's playoff time, man. They going to have a new wrinkle too. So this is when coordinators really make their money. He'll have a new wrinkle or two that the Bills haven't seen yet that he'll implement in the game. He'll see if it work. If it's working, we'll stay with it. If it ain't working, we going to run our shit. You know what I'm saying? We comfortable running our shit. But you best believe he'll have a wrinkle in there that they haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I love the chess match of games like this in the playoffs where it's win or go home, which I think changes the approach from coaching staffs, differently. If you get out there and a team starts running the ball on you early, like there's no like, okay, let's see how this goes. Like you have to adjust immediately. If you have a matchup out there that's getting exposed, you have to adjust immediately. So that's one of my favorite things to watch in the playoffs is just see how quickly can you get them. Everyone wants to come and do their thing. How quickly can you get them to change?
Exactly, man. And I just remember our game, man. We played the Patriots. They like to throw the ball where they like to throw it at. Middle all day long. Seams, middle. Shit, Wade came up with a new little concept where it looked like something we was doing before. Then we really doing something we don't never do, which was Von dropping. Man, we looked like we was middle, looked like TJ was blitzing. Either he gonna blitz or he's gonna guard the tight end. He pop out, guard the tight end. He had inside leverage. Gronk break outside, because what are they doing? They want to throw the ball in the middle all day long, and they counter going to be in the playoffs. All right, they're going to have this inside leverage, think we throw in the middle. Now we're going to throw some outbreaking shit. Wade was ready for that. TJ was inside leverage. Gronk broke outside, and we dropped outside. So we had doubles on Gronk. We did something we don't never do, new little wrinkle. Tom threw the ball straight to Von. Von got a pick, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be thinking ahead, man. This is what they do. They think we're going to do this, so they're going to try to do this. Let's have an answer for that. So, like I said, this when the coordinators make their money, man. This when they really make their money. You really got a game plan in games like this. Take away what teams do and have an idea how they're going to counter you trying to take away what they do. You got to have a plan for that, too. So, it's sleepless nights in the playoffs. Sleepless nights in January, RK.
I'll never forget after Von had that pick. This is like early days of Snapchat, and I remember he was on there, and after the game, he recorded a video of him holding that ball with the Patriots logo on, and he's like, I don't know, man. It feels a little flat to me.
Von is a character, man. I see. I wasn't even on social media. I got on social media, Instagram, after we won the Super Bowl. So I wasn't even on no social media. So I missed that video, RK.
It was great. So Josh Allen is clearly not 100%. He's got a knee thing. He's got a hand thing. We were talking about this too with Benny today. Like, is this a game where, it doesn't have to be said, but like someone's going to just test out early just how healthy he is. Maybe you take 15 because you got a chance to lay a lick on him early.
Man, 15 or not, or test or not, we should be trying to lay a lick on him, period. It's January football, so we should be coming after him. Every time you get a chance to hit him, you should be taking your best shot regardless, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you just go like dive at his foot to see if he's healthy.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He gonna show us if he's healthy or not. Against the Jags, he sat in that pocket and threw the ball around. He ain't really have to run as much. He ain't look to run as much. He sat in the pocket, threw the ball around. So I think if you make him have to run, man, it's 2025, RK. They got a shot nowadays or a pill. You could take it today and feel your pain Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be feeling just fine. We ain't worried about how he feeling. We better be ready to play a guy who's feeling 100%.
Who, in your opinion, needs to step up the most on the defensive side of the ball in this game? Like, in terms of this matchup, it's like, okay, this guy's got to have a good game.
Yeah, I was thinking about this question, and I came up with two guys, man. First guy being Benito. I think Nick need to come with his hair lit on fire, man. He was clearly a first-team All-Pro, and they ain't even give him second-team All-Pro. Should be pissed the fuck off. It's a great opportunity to show the world, you know what I'm saying, who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's a perfect opportunity because you're going to have a lot to do with the success of Josh Allen when he's trying to run, fall back, get him down, rushing the passer. You're just going to be so involved, zone away, cut back lanes. You're going to be so involved in this game. If he have a big game, then I think the Broncos defense will have a big game. And also, Ufunga, he's going to be matched up with some of them tight ends. They love to throw to their tight ends. He's going to be matched up, and he's been getting close to the ball, hands on the ball. He ain't got that pick yet. Come out this game with a pick, a forced fumble, create some turnovers this game. I think if Ufunga could create a turnover or two, set the tone, man, right here, come smack the shit out of somebody, set the tone, get that crowd rocking, I think he's going to be key for our tone setting for the day. So I came up with two guys, man. Them two guys is very important for this defense this week.
Man, that's really well said. I want to dial back a little bit to what you said about Benito, though, getting snubbed from the All-Pro team.
Crazy.
Did you have any experience with that? And, like, is that a real thing where guys, feel disrespected in those ways and say, like, I'm going to go show them today?
Oh, it's huge, man. I think our actual Super Bowl year, the year after we won the Super Bowl, I was a first-team All-Pro. Our Super Bowl year, I wasn't an All-Pro at all, I don't think. I wasn't an All-Pro at all because I made a second-team All-Pro in New England. And I'm like, our Super Bowl year, bro, like I'm going crazy. And it came down to, I think, week 18, I probably had like 270 yards given up, you know what I'm saying? 4 picks, 2 touchdowns. I'm like, oh, this is All-Pro. You feel me? This is an All-Pro season. They had a tight split, tight end, wide out, close together. Me and Bub looked at each other, zoned it. That means you get your quarter, I got my quarter. So I kind of I trying to steal something. I kind of turned my body. They both went vertical. They ran scissors. I turned my body like I turned the wrong way. He roasted me. He ran a post on me. He turned me, and I came off and guarded the corner route. So the corner route came, the post came, then the corner route came. I turned my body I turned the wrong way, came off, thought I was going to steal the corner route. TJ guarded the corner route. We both on the corner route. Post wide open, boom, they scored a touchdown on the post. They put it on me. So that was 80 yards and a touchdown given up. And I feel like that really stopped me from getting my first team All-Pro. They ended up giving it to my dog, my brother, Marcus Peters. MP had 8 picks that year, but he also gave up like 800 yards. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? If I was to not give up that touchdown and be at 1 touchdown given up or 2 touchdowns given up, 270 yards, I probably would have got it that time. But I still thought I should have got second team or something. So definitely was on my mind, man. I was pissed off about it. So hell yeah, it's real. It's real, man. We wanna win Super Bowls, and the next goal is to be All-Pro, not Pro Bowl. It's All-Pro. That's what we want. That's the major individual goal of the season. So hell yeah, guys care, and hell yeah, they feel disrespected. You see, George Pickens, he tweeting about it like, what you mean? What is it? What I need to do? Like, yeah, guys care about that shit, man. It's real.
Yeah, and depending on their contract, that sometimes messes with their money.
Yeah, you have all kind of incentives, man. You have incentives in your team contract. You have incentives in your shoe deal contract, Under Armour, Nike, or whatever it is. Have all kind of incentives in those kind of things. And I guarantee you, All-Pro is a big incentive to hit.
Yeah. I don't know if I would like that, having my money tied to someone else's list. Last one for me on the offense here of the Bills. This is a team for a long time that was like they relied too heavily on Josh Allen, and running the ball was secondary to what they do. Yep. They've obviously completely flipped that script now to being the number one run offense in the National Football League this year. So what, in your opinion, has changed, and what makes them so successful and difficult to stop on the ground?
I think they just put more emphasis on it, man. They got a hell of a running back, and O-line, man, you tell them y'all gonna run block more this year. They're like, hell yeah, that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think they just put more emphasis on it. They give them the ball more, keep them in the game more, and what makes them the number one rushing offense in the league is the extra yards that Josh put on it, man. It's Cook gonna have his close to 190, 100 around there every game. He's gonna be around that area. What makes them have 130 or whatever they lead the league with 130 yards rushing or 135 or whatever it is, it's the 40, 50 yards that Josh put on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I think the key to beating the Bills, they might have a 85 to 100 yards rushing from a running back. Don't let the quarterback have 50 yards and 3 first downs gained with his legs. You know what I'm saying? Stop him from adding that extra 45 yards, and that's how you stop them boys.
Great stuff. You talked about a thing they have in the NFL that can make you not feel your pain until Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this will get you quite till Tuesday, but our friends over at Strawberry Fields can probably help you not feel that pain for a couple hours at least. Shout out to them. If you're coming through Colorado, they've got locations all over the state, including Denver, Pueblo, Trinidad, and Downeyville. So wherever you're going through, you're going to have a chance to swing by our friends over at Strawberry Fields. They've got premium flower, vapes, edibles, topicals, and more. And they've got deals every day. So make sure you become a part of their loyalty program so that you don't miss out on any of their awesome deals, including right now a purchase of $75 at the Denver location will enter you to win a full pound of flour for just $16. So use code DNVR for 25% off your entire purchase right now. You, of course, must be 21 and older with a valid ID to purchase that. But check out strawberryfieldscannabis.com right now if you're trying to push off that pain, or hey, you just want to chill and watch some football tonight.
Yeah.
Which, of course, we will be doing. So let's move on to the Broncos offense versus the Bills defense. Aqib, just your initial thoughts on kind of how you would attack this defense. We talked a little bit about it earlier, but they throw a lot of creative, different inverted zones, all sorts of stuff at you to try to confuse you, but a very heavy zone defense.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna start with running the ball. You know what I'm saying? You gotta run that ball, man. The Jags ran it solid against them. I thought both of their running backs combined did pretty good. They end up with 150 yards rushing. So I think that's first and foremost, man. You want to get your runs up, control that clock, keep Josh Allen off the field, and run the ball successfully, man. They averaged 6.7 yards a carry this past weekend. So we want to be around there. You got to protect the ball. You know what I'm saying? You see, they won the game taking the ball away. They're opportunistic defense. You know what I'm saying? They give up some yards. They're kind of a bend but don't break type of defense. But protect that ball, run that ball, man, and hit plays downfield. We got to get the ball downfield, hit plays downfield, man. And if we could do those three things, we'd be just fine.
I love it. This is my one fear. So, like, I have so much respect for Sean Payton. When we go into any week, I'm thinking to myself, like, one thing I know I can count on is Sean Payton is going to have a great game plan. The one fear I have with him is if he has it in him to run the ball 30 times, 35 times maybe, in a game like this where the matchup calls for it. You mentioned it. Jacksonville actually only ran the ball 23 times, but they got off for 154 yards at 6.7 yards per carry. I mean, you can make the case they probably should have ran it at least 10 more times at that clip. Do you think Sean has it in him to just put the pass stuff away a little bit and just say let's run the ball 30 times today?
I think he does, man. The style of play is dictated by who you're playing against. So he know the best way to beat the Bills is to keep Josh Allen off the field. So if we running the ball and we running the ball successfully, then I think he'll stick with it, man. I think he definitely will stick with it. I don't see why he wouldn't. That's the formula to beat these guys, man. Run the ball, control the clock, and if we're doing that successful, 6.7 yards a carry, who wouldn't, man? So it creates some nice passes, some nice play actions, some nice crossing routes downfield if we running the ball that well. So I think he definitely got it in him to do that.
Man, that would be I think that would be a great message to show the rest of the NFL if the Broncos are able to go out there and successfully run the football. And in my opinion, one of the keys to that is putting Jaleel in the RB1 slot.
Yeah.
They have been heavily kind of, I think I would use the word forcing RJ to kind of like take that job. But last week and over the last few weeks, Jaleel has been producing more with less when he gets his opportunities. It's kind of been a debate on our Broncos show. Like, is this going to continue in the playoffs where it's still going to be RJ getting 15 touches? Or do you think that Sean finally makes the switch here in the playoffs, with that win or go home mentality? Like, no, I'm going to go with Jaleel, who has been the better running back thus far.
I look at it like this. So Jaleel come in, Boop, he toting getting 5 yards of carry when he come in, right? Would he get 5 yards of carry if he was the starter? And you had the load and you didn't come in as the change of pace back, the fresh guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of the reason why he averaging 5 is because he come in as the fresh guy. So I'ma do what got me here. RJ in the backfield, Dobbins in the backfield. It's saying it's a chance JK might play. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
see how healthy he feeling, see how he looking. I know he got some juice ready to go. So I will do what got me here. But if you playing that well, Jaleel, I would definitely give you more carries. I make that fresh guy come in a little bit earlier, a little bit more often. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a big morale guy, RK. Hey, I don't wanna drop a guy's morale. You go from a starter to now I don't want to drop your morale in the first playoff game when we 13-3, number one seed. Like, there's no reason for me to change anything. In my opinion, I start him off, give him a carry, throw him a swing screen. Whoop. The next we get a first down, Jaleel might be in right then. So you ain't start, but you in like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just a morale guy, man. I ain't gonna make you feel like you got demoted. You know what I'm saying? Because that might drop the morale around here. You know what I'm saying? I want the morale cranked all the way up, high as it can be, and I'll find a way to get Jaleel more carries because he's definitely earned more carries.
I love that. And that's just such great perspective that I really hadn't considered when it comes to the morale and not wanting to mess, especially with a young guy
Right.
with his psyche.
And he
What?
playing good. It ain't
Yeah.
like he ain't been up for rookie of the week 3, 4, 5, however many weeks. Like, he playing good, man. So he might not see it as good between the tackles, but he catch the ball out the backfield. He bring what he bring to the table. And we seen him in who was that? Green Bay, get between the tackles, break a tackle, go for 30, touchdown. Like, we seen him ball too. It ain't like he just trash.
No,
Man,
not at all.
but if a guy earn more carries, just bring him in a little more early, a little more often, man. Hopefully, both of them can come out with 17 carries, man. Like you said, we told the note all damn day, control the clock, and win it like that.
Absolutely. And you're right. I mean, RJ's 12 touchdowns this season. Like, you can't
Exactly,
take that
going
away from
ham.
him. He's been awesome. I will say for both of them, I love the fact that really, when you look at the Bills' rush defense, the weakness is on the outside. And I think both Jaleel and RJ do their best work on the outside. And I feel like when Sean's calling a lot of runs, he likes to get them out on the outside and run, those tosses and all that
Right.
jazz. So, maybe some misdirection going back the other way. That's what the Jags had a lot of success with. So
Exactly.
I'm looking
Matchup,
forward.
man. Matchup. That's our run game almost looked similar to the Jags. You know what I'm saying? A lot of outside zone, a lot of tosses, like you said. So, hey, matchups is everything.
Let's talk a little Bo, and I think it's a perfect kind of setup for it. What you were saying about Josh Allen and how, when they are running the ball really well, part of it is because Josh Allen's adding in 40, 50 on the ground.
Yep.
And we've been waiting for it. I think that it's kind of been saved up for this
Yeah.
type of situation. Are we going to see Bo Nix hit the ground for 40, 50 yards in this game?
Whatever Bo over is on his rushing yards, you better bet that over, man. Because, hey, If Bo don't like it, he gonna get gone. He gonna get gone this game. I'm telling you, we ain't saving nothing else, man. We empty in the chamber. This is kind of like the AFC chip right here. I'm telling you. So if he don't like it, man, he gonna get up out of there. I like him to have 40 yards on the ground, man. I like him to have 2, maybe 3 quarterback design runs in the game plan. So yeah, it's time. It's time, man. He's an excellent runner. You know what I'm saying? We kind of put him on the leash because we want him to last. We don't want him to be a quarterback doing running back shit because we know he's going to have to deal with running back problems. So, hey, it's time to take him off that leash, man. 3 games, baby. 3 games. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely expect a extra 35, 40 yards from Bo on that ground. Couple third downs, couple red zone. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I kind of have this feeling that the conversation about Bo Nix next Monday morning will be like, man, I didn't know he could run like that. I didn't know he had that in them. Like he popped off a 30-yard run on 4th down or something along those lines. I just have this
Right.
feeling that because not a lot of people I think realize just how much of an athlete he really is.
Man, not a lot of people realize a lot of shit about Bo, man. That's why we home underdogs. And right now I feel like they kind of doing the same thing that they was doing before. They just bashing him. They bashing the whole offense. The Chargers, they barely did this against the Chargers. They barely did this against the Chiefs in the third. Yeah, man, this is what we want. This is exactly what we want, man. I don't like the teams who get their egos stroked. Oh, they can go to the play. Did you hear how many times Romo said this Jack's team is for real and they can go to the Super Bowl? Like that's just ego stroking all day long. So we don't want to be in that boat, man. Let them do that to the Bills, and we'll show them what to do.
Anything else as it relates to Bo that you want to see from him, or you want to be a part of his game on Sunday?
I want to see Kansas City Chief Bo. You know what I'm saying? That's the Bo I want to see. Just execute, man. Confident, execute, hit balls downfield. Your best shit. We gonna need his best shit. Simple as that. And Chiefs, that was his best shit. Green Bay, that was a hell of a fucking game. As long as we get that, Bo, that's who I think we'll get because that's big game, Bo, and this a big game, man. So I expect to see big game, Bo, on display, baby, just like we've been seeing all year.
Big game Bo. I would love if that became a nickname that stuck
Big
with
game
him.
Bo, baby. I'm telling you. Hey, remember where you heard it first, RK. Big game Bo, baby. You know what I'm saying? Put on a t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my first thought. All right, let's go around the NFL here, talk a little bit about what we saw this weekend. What, first and foremost, I think it's the best wild card weekend of the playoffs that I can remember. Every game was a banger except for last night.
Man, I'm talking about you heard a lot of talk. I know I've been saying it like, man, these playoffs is cracking. We don't got Mahomes, Lamar, or Burrow, but shit, this is great matchups. And man, it's gonna be one of the best playoffs that we've seen in a while. And the NFL is so even right now, man. So it's really wide open on both sides. And this weekend, this wild card weekend, which is not over with yet, got one tonight, did not disappoint at all. You know what I'm saying? It did not disappoint, man. Even the one-sided game, Patriots and the Chargers, shit, that game still was hella entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, NFL, I know them ratings going up in NFL right now. This shit crazy.
Facts. All right, let's do a couple like best of the weekend. Who was your biggest winner of the weekend? And that could be a team or a player.
I'll say I'm gonna go team. I'll say the Niners, man. Just with the B team. They got Purdy and the B team, you know what I'm saying? They got Purdy, Trent, and the B team. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I thought they drew the toughest matchup of the entire weekend. Like shit. The last place we want to go is see the champs in Philly where they never lost. They playing better. They defense playing amazing. Man, they found a way to get the ball to CMC, and they found a way to get stops late in that game, and found a way to win that game, man. With all those injuries, Shanahan is the real deal, man. He got great depth. He makes sure he got great depth on his team. They got a next man up mentality. He always have his team ready to play, and look, they come out with a dub, man.
Yeah, and now they go see Seattle, and it's just like, man, that's a team that's been there, done that in the Niners against a team that has not with the Seahawks. That could get interesting.
Very interesting. I probably ride. I'm gonna say it. I'm probably riding with the Niners, man. It's a big game, and like you said, it's a very experienced team, a team who all they do is go to the NFC Chip, and it's a team who really hasn't been there before. And I just trust the Niners and Purdy in big game over Darnold. I just trust them a little bit more, no matter who playing, man. They got the coordinators and they got the building who's gonna have guys ready to play.
I think I would go Caleb Williams for my biggest winner. That comeback, just the world's eyes watching that game. Everyone probably ready to bury him after the first 3 quarters. For him to make some of the plays and the throws that he did to bring that team back in the playoffs, when everyone remembers it, was pretty special.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely can agree with that, man. Caleb definitely showed his ass. And 25 in the fourth, field goal, touchdown, man. Hey, he definitely has turned Lieb into a Caleb believer. He turned it into one of my favorite quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just like to watch him play. He exciting. He can make every throw, man. His escapability in that pocket is crazy. And I love when guys do it in the fourth quarter. So for sure.
Yep, absolutely. All right, who was your biggest loser of the weekend?
Biggest loser of the weekend, man. I'm going Jags. They drunk the Kool-Aid. They made a grill. They doing all this stuff. You on that win streak. So when you on the win streak, you're the third seed. You expected to win. I don't care who coming to town. You expected to win. You just celebrating too early, in my opinion. And boop, they got popped, man. So the 6 seed be the 3 seed, man. That's it right there. I'm going with that. Them or
Man.
Philly. You can go them or Philly, but Philly was kind of Philly the champs. So if they don't win this year, we just won it a year ago. Jags, they was new, it's upcoming, it's hot, win streak, expected to make some noise, and then pop first round. So I'm going Jags.
Yeah, when they were clipping me, just some guy on a podcast posting it on their social, I thought, man, you guys are too small time. You're not ready for this.
Exactly. But we big time. Don't do us like that, RK. I'm saying we big
Not
time.
you, not
Yeah,
you, not you, just me. They were getting
not,
me up. Yeah, whatever. All right, my biggest loser is Justin Herbert. Just laid an absolute egg out there, and then what really got me was him after the game saying like, "Yeah, like I guess I just haven't figured it out yet in the playoffs." And I'm like, "Bro, you're not like some kid. Like you've been in this league for a long time. Even if you think that, you can't say it out loud."
Nah, don't. You can't ever talk like that, man. But he needed tackles. I didn't say Justin just because his O-line been so bad all year, and in the most important game of the year, they worst. You know what I'm saying? So I can't put it all on Justin. And also, I thought the play calling was just bad.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you put Ben Johnson or somebody over there, a creative play caller with him, it'll look totally different, man. So Justin, man, I'm not too high, not too low on Justin, man, but I wouldn't just put it all on him.
No, it wasn't. But it was just the quote that really got me. And I was
Yeah.
like, you can't say that, man.
Right.
Did any team change your view on them this weekend moving forward? Maybe a team that you did believe in that now you don't, that's obviously moving on, or a team that you didn't believe in that now you do?
I say I go with the Niners again. I'm going with the Niners again, man. While the week, whatever week, Niners dropped 40-40, I'm like, man, Kyle Shanahan, this is crazy. Like, then they backdoor game for the number 1 seed, boop, later egg scored 3. So I was like, they ain't doing nothing, man. Then they come out, they find a way to go on the road, West Coast to East Coast trip, get a dub in the playoffs, and make the backups look like the starters. You know what I'm saying? So I just gained a lot of respect for what they got going on. And then I see their next matchup is a division. Robert Saleh done gave one of the highest scoring offenses in the league. He done gave them 17 and 16. You know what I'm saying? So they match up with him good. He know how to slow that offense down. I won't be surprised if the Niners in the AFC chip again, man. That's the confidence that grew upon me over the weekend.
Yeah, I'll say the Rams in a negative way. I didn't like seeing them have to go into a dogfight with the Panthers. Like that is by far the easiest matchup you're gonna have. Now you got to go to Chicago in the cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about them.
But you know, you play a team like the Panthers. They've already beat you.
You know,
You gotta travel across the United States, West Coast to East Coast trip. The team's records on the West Coast, they probably lose like 3 out of the 4. 3 out of the 4 teams who go West Coast to East Coast, they probably lose. I'm not like analytics or nothing, but if you were to look it up, I guarantee you it's a bad record West Coast to East Coast games. Period. So they had to go West Coast to East Coast, playing a team who already beat you, a team who run the ball well, play solid defense, got 2 good corners, so they match up well against you. And you tell that team all week we gonna lose by 10.5, y'all 10.5 point underdogs. Y'all trash. They finna come out here and blow y'all ass out. You wanna light a fire up under a team? Just make them the underdogs. Make them especially a high underdogs, or make them underdogs in a situation where they don't feel like they're the underdogs. You'll get the best out of that team, man. And I think that's just what we did. We got the best out of a well-coached, well-rounded Panthers team. And I actually gained respect for the Rams because they still got it done. They still came out with a dub, and it was the play Puka Nacua made, right?
mm-hmm.
You could have picked that off. The Panthers could have picked that off and won the game. Puka Nacua put a max effort play on tape, and that shit sparked the team. After that, it's over with. Y'all lose, and it's plays like that. I guarantee you, that's in the team meeting room. Sean McVay got that on the board, and it's plays like that, man, that make guys feel like, oh shit, I ain't doing enough. I need to give more max effort, and you get more out of your team from one guy like that making a play like that. So I gained a little respect for them boys, man. It's tough.
I like it. I like that. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, this game, I think that's going to be a great game.
It is.
But I don't even think it's just McVay who's showing that play. I bet you every coach left in the playoffs is showing Puka Nacua making that play today, because
Max effort plays, man.
You know how many receivers in this league, when they see that thing going nowhere near them, just put their head down and start walking to the sideline.
Well, that would have been Hurts. If AJ would have said, and went this way, and Hurts thought he was going this way and threw it, AJ would have looked at that, watch it get picked, and you feel me? Like,
yes,
max effort plays. That's how you win chips, with everybody giving max effort plays every play, man. That's how you win chips. So that boosted up the Rams team. I'm telling you, one play cranked up the Rams team a little bit.
What was your favorite game to watch?
Oh, favorite game to watch? It probably was the Bears, man. Just because Caleb's so exciting. He's so exciting. He my new exciting quarterback to watch right now, man. He gonna do something. And he did. 4th and 8. Oop, escape, body turn. Put something on the line. I dropped the absolute dot to Rome. And it was just a blowout, lopsided game, a 4th quarter comeback. Some special teams plays in there mixed in. It was like an all-around offense, defense, 4th quarter comeback. So I'll say the Bears versus the Packers. That was probably my favorite game to watch.
All right, last one I got here, because I agree on that. Did you see the whole discourse around Lynn Jones down there in Jacksonville, and the nice comments she had for Liam Cohen, and then the backlash afterwards? I'm curious if you have any thoughts on that.
Who got backlash? I ain't see no backlash.
Oh, there has been. This has opened a whole conversation, because the serious journalists are saying the press conference is no place for something like this, and this is where you should be asking questions, and you're wasting the time of the reporters.
They wanted her to shit on them.
So they're saying like this is unprofessional and all this. My thoughts on this is there is never not the right time or place to just be kind.
Right.
Like if your first reaction to seeing someone try to uplift another human is like, this isn't the time or place for that, it's like, man, you just have your perspective all messed up. I know there's all these unwritten rules. I've been in those rooms. I know how it works. I stopped going those rooms because I don't want to pretend like I'm not a fan anymore. But they don't want you to, you can't be cheering, you can't be doing this. And I just think that people are overthinking it and taking their jobs way too seriously if you think that this woman can't say some uplifting words to Liam Cohen in a time where he's probably pretty down.
And I mean that's crazy, and you would think that's the local media, so they should be rooting for the Jaguars. You would think your local media is rooting for you. Nah, they not all the time. Trust me, I played for you. Feel me? I done been in the locker room and like, why is this guy? He just so fucking negative at my locker. I want to slap him. You feel me? So I done been there before. I know they not, but they your local media. They should be rooting for you. The season is over with. Like, why do she have to shit on them? She don't have to do that. She could say, man, you had a great season. We had a great season. Hold your head up, young man. So I don't know. I'm with you, RK. I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The local media should be cheering for their local team. You know what I'm saying? They should, the team they're covering. Like, we want them to do good. The better they do, the better y'all do. The better the local media do. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just all these unwritten rules and things that what I realize about this whole situation is nobody cares about that except for those people.
Right.
And so that's just it's gonna be a losing battle for them trying to fight for like the sanctity of the press conference room.
That's crazy.
All right, let's go mailbag here to finish out the show. We got some really good questions today, so I'm excited for these. But it's funny because I was asking you earlier about like setting the tone early in the game, and we got one from Kevin here who sent the clip of you pulling Philly Brown down by his face mask in the Super Bowl.
Straight tone setting. I'm telling you.
But so he said, did you go for the face mask here because you knew you're at the 5-yard line, which means a 15-yard penalty was really only going to be 2.5, and also the goal of kind of putting the fear of God in the Panthers wide receivers?
I absolutely did. I was pissed off that I let him catch a crossing route that I knew damn well he was finna run. He just froze me a little bit. His little ass chopped out on me, you know what I'm saying? He froze me a little bit. And I knew damn well what route was coming because they had the simplest playbook in the world. We knew all they plays. So I was pissed off I let him catch the ball. And then I knew, like, I could reach and try to tackle him. He might still score. If I grab his face, I know only way I could really stop him in his tracks is to grab that face mask. And then it was a frustration and it was a 2-yard penalty at the same time. So I just tried to slam the dog shit out of his ass, RK. I wanted him to get mad and get up and sock me back so we could, you know what I'm saying? So we could back you up. It could be offset or something, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely grabbed that mask on purpose and I tried to slam him as hard as I could slam him because I was trying to set a tone. Actually, after I got to the sideline, my dog TJ, he in the other room over there, he said, bro, is you all right? And I said, bro, you need to be playing like me, fam. I'm telling you, hey, you need to be playing like I'm playing, fam, man. Let's go. Straight tone setting.
I love that. That's so awesome. I think you had two 15-yarders in the first quarter. Did you not?
I did. It was another one, I think on the third down. We made a play on the third down or something. We was like on our sideline. And I'm just talking noise to him. I'm on my sideline. So I took my helmet off while I was talking to him. And they threw a flag on me for taking my helmet off. Like, bro, we are off the field. The punt return team is on the field. And I took my helmet off. So I ain't really get that second one, man. We all talking noise. He talking noise. I took my helmet off, but I'm not on the field. And then I got close to blocking that field goal, and they missed it. You know what I'm saying? I got a great jump. They tried to say I was offsides, but you slow it down. Got a great jump. I went off the hand. Hand flash, boom, I took off right with the ball. Great jump. They end up shanking the field goal, man. So I made that one up.
I love it. All right, next one here from, let me see. This one's from Wyoming Cowboy, who said, if Sean Payton asked you to speak to the team before Saturday's game, what is the best piece of advice you would give them?
I don't know. It'll be well thought out. You know what I'm saying? It'll definitely probably be something about match effort plays and riding for your brother. Definitely probably be the main subject of the speech. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along those lines.
Maybe we'll get to find out one of these days. I'll make sure they got a camera in there. All right, next one is from Troy, who says, does Barron have the size and skill set to be deployed near the line of scrimmage to help stop the run and also cover the tight ends?
I think he do, man. He been around that line of scrimmage all year, and we second against this run right now. So if it calls for it, we'll be in dime in the passing situation. He'll be in there to cover one of the tight ends. And if they run the ball, he'll be right there to fit. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, do what got you here, man. That's where he's been all year. I think he'll be just fine down there in that box.
I'm not sure. I guess I'll ask you. So there's a clip that resurfaced today that I had completely forgotten about, but it's Mac Hollins, who's obviously no longer on the Bills. He caught a pass on Pat in the game last year, and then he did the step over, like the Allen Iverson step over on Pat. And so the question was, do you think the Broncos defense remembers this? And would that be something used as motivation, even though he's not on the team anymore?
Nah, he ain't on the team no more, so they ain't going to be worried about it. But if he was, we don't forget shit, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't on the team no more, so he really don't have nothing to do with it. That'll be when we play for the Patriots?
Yep.
Yeah, we strike these boys. The Patriots probably going to win, whoever win out of the game tonight. Then they'll come to town. And then you best believe, hey, Mac, that Iverson step over is going to get you a hit stick. You have earned yourself a hit stick. You feel me? So that's coming. That's in the back of our minds. Trust me, that's coming.
All right, bet. Last one here from Roz says, my question for you is what nightlife spot should I hit up when I'm in Denver?
I couldn't answer that for you, bro. We had one spot that we went to, and it was called Club 58. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we invited our own guests, you know what I'm saying? And we partied like that, man. So we used to go out a little bit. I have no idea the name of the spots we used to go to, but for the most part, man, that team was so close, we made our own fun, for real.
All right. As a replacement, because I don't think Club 58 is open for business right now. What about a food spot that they should check out while they're out here?
A food spot is Jing. Jing. That's when we come out there, we always meet. That's our spot, man. We meet, have some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Jing. Great food, great drinks, man. Great vibe, great setting in there. We love that spot, man. Jing.
All right, there you go. That is going to do it for us today on the No Lie Zone. Next time we'll be talking, we'll be talking about the Broncos being in the AFC Championship. We will be talking about the Broncos being in the AFC Championship game.
I'm just trying to figure out what jersey I'm going to wear. RK, probably Bo, you know what I'm saying? I got a Nick, you know what I'm saying? Hufanga, maybe Big Sut, you know what I'm saying? I got all my clothes fresh from the cleaners, man. I got about 8, 9 jerseys to pick from, man. I might come with a new jersey, you feel me? I might come with a Garrett Bowles or something, man. If we rush for 200, you know, I might come with a young boy Harvey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out which jersey I'm going to wear on Monday, you know what I'm saying, RK?
I know you remember this because you were on it plenty of times, but Prime used to have, when he was on TV, if you ball, you get the call.
Yeah.
That's your version of it.
That's my version of it, man. You ball, hey, I wear the threads, baby. You feel me?
All right. I can't wait to find out who it is. We'll see you guys next time on No Lie Zone.